great reporting.
Welcome. We are going to watch Ren. We've been watching a lot of Ren. I guess CNN used a clip from his song Hi Ren. And of course, you know, CNN takes everything out of context. And Ren put out I guess it was an Instagram post about it. And so we were going to watch it and see what he said. Because I don't think...
You've seen the CNN post, though, right?
No, I've seen the beginning part of it, and but I haven't watched the CNN thing. I don't know if he shows the whole CNN post or if he talks about it. Because all I've seen is I saw a little piece of the beginning of CNN story, and then I saw that he had reacted to it, and I watched maybe the first 15 seconds of his reaction to it. Okay. And I was like, oh, okay, I need to stop and save this. He didn't seem too happy. Well, we'll go ahead and jump into that.
So, a fucking incredible thing happened. CNN used my video to show that TikTok is poisoning the minds of children all over the world.
You gotta kill you if you wanna kill me.
We have a sort of like veiled reference to suicide in here.
But before I get into that, there's just some amazing...
You know, they have to take the part... Obviously, they don't watch the whole video of him. Because the whole thing is about the overcoming and fighting your inner demons and...
Amazing things about this video that I wanted to share with you.
CNN created this TikTok profile with the help of a 14-year-old and their parents before taking control of it.
Why? Why did he need the help of a 14-year-old and their parent to set up a TikTok account? I mean, you could just set up a TikTok account, CNN, and then put your age as 14. It would have been a fucking lot easier.
The Indiana AG alleges that teenagers can type partial search terms, and the app will autocomplete with suggestions.
They don't like autocomplete now either. There's a conspiracy behind it. I've seen other things, stories talking about that not realizing that autocomplete is what the most likely thing that because of how people type and what they search, if they were to search it all out.
Yeah.
This is the highest thing that is searched. So we're assuming if you start that, we're going to offer it as an autocomplete because that's probably what most people are looking for. Yeah. And it's supposed to help. It's not that Apple is saying, hey, here, take this, watch this.
Yeah, like any good search engine that has ever been invented, ever. Like, I don't know why they're saying this with sinister conspiracy undertones.
It seems to be sort of giving you a guide for how to develop an eating disorder, how to restrict your eating.
That's just pictures of food.
A lot of parents are sitting there going, hold on a sec, I thought TikTok was about dance crazies.
First of all, they're not thinking that. Second of all, wait for the head turn.
Parents are sitting there going, hold on a sec, hold on a sec.
Another depression-related video. Again, in the comments you have, I can relate to this and I'm only in middle school. I can relate to this and I'm in high school. Okay, wait.
See how they're cherry picking a couple of comments, and it said there was 5,097 comments. How about we show a more realistic, representation of what the comments were?
We've got hashtag suicide, hashtag don't kill yourself.
Explaining my depression to my mother, a conversation.
CNN flagged more than a dozen videos we came across during our experiment to TikTok. It removed 3 of them for violating its community guidelines.
If you watch that whole CNN video, the sentiment is teenagers who are getting themselves TikTok accounts are then exposed to people talking about things like suicide, eating disorders, mental health problems and things like that.
Is that not a good thing?
That's what I was sitting here thinking. Is because the most common issues that teenagers deal with is eating disorders and depression and anxiety.
And that's the stuff they're going to talk about.
And so they're going to talk about it. And they're also being exposed to a lot of videos. Like the one was like the video that CNN showed in that was talking about how like she talked to her mom about it.
Right. So it's working.
It's advice. It's making you not feel alone. It's showing you that there are other options. There's ways to get through it.
Because is that not one of the biggest hurdles to overcome, is the feeling that you're all alone, that nobody else experiences this, that nobody else...
I don't know. I feel like that varies for...
person to person.
Yeah. But still, I feel like it's comforting to anybody, no matter whether it's depression or illness or anything, just to know you have a group of people that get it. And so you're providing a community. I don't see that as a bad thing.
Well, CNN's going to get it all taken down.
Yeah.
Because we don't like community. We want to be able to tell you what
to think and to do.
Right.
The ironic thing is, it looked to me like all the videos that they chose were actually resources for people trying to support people who are having suicidal thoughts or eating disorders or mental health problems. And CNN had taken all of those and gone, TikTok is making our kids want to kill themselves. It's like...
I like his English accent. Or his, not English, his American accent.
Yeah.
All the videos have used of people who want to help that. So it's, I understand, right, that by being exposed to a lot of that sort of stuff, maybe somebody can start romanticizing it, okay? I do understand that. But I feel like CNN are just criticizing it to criticize it. They're offering no real solutions to that. And they're not acknowledging the benefits of young people being able to share and express themselves and talk to each other and relate to each other when they might feel scared to do that in like a school environment or a public setting. But CNN don't seem...
Yeah. Welcome to the U.S., where we criticize everything and offer solutions for nothing.
Right. So, yeah, we need to watch the full CNN
video
to see...
be offering any solutions other than total censorship. You know, like, if we just sweep that under the rug, we don't have to think about it, so it doesn't exist. Of course it still exists. You just haven't given people the resource to be able to share about it. And look, you're trying to bubble wrap all the people who have never experienced trauma to the detriment of the people who have. And my song in that bit of great reporting was also taken out of context. It's a song about accepting your inner critical thought so that you can live a more peaceful and happy life. My thing is, if you're going to criticize something, at least follow it up with something with a little bit of substance or a solution, rather than just moaning about it. And also consider the fact that if these topics are trending and being fed to people within search algorithms, it might not be causative, it might be reactionary, because we're living in an epidemic of insecurity that's caused not just by the fact that we're constantly under a microscope 24/7 in social media, but also things like over-sensationalization in the news, channels like CNN. And really, we all need to take responsibility to lift each other up, because that's the way that we're going to heal. Thank you.
I would expect no less from CNN.
It's just, we haven't watched the full video.
Right.
But, I don't know, it is just, not even just for CNN, just for any news source in general, mainstream news. It's very on par for them to take something like that and just, that's what they're going with, because that's the story they need.
When I was a kid, when I was, well, say even your age, I mean, the news still did it back then. They would take rock and roll music is causing, blaming
anything. Yeah. Because we need something to blame for the younger generation being bad. I mean,
or just that there are problems in the world, and they need to put it all in a little box so that we can, like he was saying, they're not offering any solution. The only reason they're doing even a story on it is for clicks and eyeballs, which is sad, because you think if an outlet like CNN that does still have millions of people to watch, surprisingly, if they put some effort into it, they could do some really good work. But that would require, I guess, too much work. And they have to be ready to put out that 30-second clip or that minute and a half story and then move on to the next one and then the next one, and then just keep snowballing, because it's a 24-hour news cycle. So I just thought it'd be an interesting one to see. I saw that
it's just interesting to see, I don't know, someone from the UK's experience too with American news. I mean,
right. I mean, he's had a lot of exposure to seeing some things like that, but where they included him in it.
Yeah.
And then he definitely knows his reasoning for the song and his meaning to the song, and how they can take a little snippet of it, get a few words because they were buzzwords in that song, and use them to kind of push a direction of the story that if anybody knows how that song was intended, it would be him.
Yeah.
So they just do that a lot. Let us know in the comments below if you think we're just way off base, and if after we watch the full CNN video, will our eyes be open to what they were really trying to say? Are we not giving them the benefit of the doubt? I normally never do with them. It's hard enough just to watch clips of theirs, let alone full videos. Any other?
Nope.
Comment?
Like, subscribe.
Yeah. See you next time. Bye.